All change is difficult, especially when it relates to our very identity, which is why religious change can be so tricky. Oftentimes, we look at the world through neat binaries: good, bad, on, off, religious, non-religious. We have terms that reflect one's religious identity. For example, someone who was raised in a non-religious home and later became religious is often referred to as Baal Teshuva, or BT. FFB, from birth, is used to describe those who have always been religious. OTD, or off the derech, is used to describe those raised in religious homes who are no longer religious. All of these labels have a place, but they often betray the complexity and messiness of religious development. It is rarely that neat, rarely that sequential, and almost never a true binary. Imagine you had the chance to become a vampire. One bite, and you become part of the undead, giving you immortality, super strength, and a nice set of fangs. Maybe you know some vampires who rave about their experience. Should you take their word for it? It's a big change that may need more than a Yelp review. This is the question posed by L.A. Paul in her book Transformative Experience. She wants to know how people make life-changing decisions about their identity. First, how do people decide to do anything? Some people make lists, pros and cons. They may consider the qualities of a potential spouse by listing their positive and negative qualities and see whether one side of the ledger outweighs the other.
I do not have chubby ankles.
Others just fake it. Whether it's pretending you can tell the quality of a fancy wine or appreciate the complexities of art, some just dive into a decision and see what it feels like. Instead of actually changing, they present themselves as having already arrived, hoping that with enough external change, their inner identity will change as well. Fake it till you make it.
How do you do, fellow kids?
This gets trickier when it comes to serious transformations of our identity. Normally, we make choices through rational choice theory. We weigh out the different options, pros and cons, risk, reward, and give it a shot. But when it comes to more transformational decisions, a major career change, becoming a vampire, or our religious identity, we lack the in-depth understanding of the respective experiences of the paths in front of us. As Joshua Rothman writes in his New Yorker article, The Art of Decision Making, choosing to change is not so simple. We say that we decide to get married, to have children, to live in particular cities, or embark on particular careers, and in a sense this is true. But how do we actually make those choices? One of the paradoxes of life is that our big decisions are often less calculated than our small ones are. We agonize over what to stream on Netflix, then let TV shows persuade us to move to New York. Buying a new laptop may involve weeks of internet research, but the deliberations behind a life-changing breakup could consist of a few bottles of wine. We're hardly more advanced than the ancient Persians, who, Herodotus says, made big decisions by discussing them twice, once while drunk, once while sober. Agnes Collard, in her book Aspiration, The Agency of Becoming, offers a different vision of change. Instead of a sudden transformation, Collard imagines change as a gradual learning process where individuals slowly become comfortable embodying their aspirations. Like posing in front of a big mirror before a big evening out, we gradually become more comfortable and at home in a new outfit, or a new identity. Because the difficulty with transformative identity change is that we don't really know what the destination is like until we get there. There is no way to know if your choice is really worth it until it has already been made. In Collard's words, perhaps in some cases it is possible to postpone the decision until one is better acquainted with the values and desires in question, but often it is not, because every step toward acquaintance also raises the cost of departure. Hence, the predicament of climactic choice is one of needing to decide whether the sacrifice is worthwhile before being able to accurately assess the value for the sake of which it would be made. She imagines change like sailors who on the open sea must reconstruct their ship, but are never able to start afresh from the bottom. Change is an iterative process. There is no before and after because we are constantly acquainting ourselves and learning to become more comfortable with the new identity we inhabit. No decision magically transforms a person into someone with different values, preferences, etc. As a result, the transformative question can almost always resurface after it has been answered in the affirmative. And this is what makes Teshuva, repentance, or more accurately, return, so exciting, enduring, and complicated. Any change, and especially the religious change of Teshuva, is not a binary before and after. This change is an iterative process of learning and unlearning, moving closer than stepping back. Like Rebbe Nachman of Breslov says, the very act of Teshuva requires Teshuva. As we draw closer to our aspirations, we better understand both the destination and the path to get there differently. To aspire, Coward writes, is to judge one's present-day self by the standards of a future self who doesn't yet exist. Through Teshuva, we are constantly merging past, present, and future selves. Change, like that of humans that undergo it, is not simple, but it is in that very complexity that makes transformative return such an enduring part of the human condition.